In this video, I'd like to introduce you to the BACTrax BT-1. The BACTrax BT-1 is a native BACnet graphical user interface. It is an embedded device that requires no dedicated computer or external software other than your web browser. It includes a full-featured BACnet Explorer and major features such as graphic displays, an easy-to-use schedule editor, and trend log collection and display. Let's log in and take a look. For the system administrator and advanced users, the device tree is the heart of the system. It is used to monitor and manage the BACnet network. The device tree is automatically populated the first time the unit is connected to the network, and new devices will be added as they are discovered. BACnet IP devices will be listed in the root of the device tree, while BACnet MSTP devices will be in their own network branch. All devices are constantly monitored, and any abnormal status will be displayed with an icon next to the device. One of the devices has an error icon. Let's check the status. The device appears to be offline. I'll go ahead and disable it until the problem can be resolved, so no time is wasted trying to communicate with it. The device is now shown as disabled. If a device contains any objects, it can be clicked to display the objects in separate folders. Many common objects can be clicked to display a custom editor. And if the object has a priority array, it can be edited by clicking the yellow edit icon. Values can be changed by double-clicking a priority slot, or they can be cleared with the relinquish button. To view up to 50 objects at once, select them in the tree and use View Selected Items. To add more items, drag them from the tree and drop them anywhere in the list. The quick report can then be saved so it can be viewed at any time. To view a quick report, use the button on the toolbar. Property values may be edited by double-clicking them. Finally, the properties of any object can be viewed and edited on the Properties tab. Virtually all standard BACnet properties can be edited, including arrays, lists, and constructed properties. Many primitive proprietary properties can also be edited. Any devices or objects or the entire device tree may be hidden from individual users. Several other device tree options are available and will be described in a separate in-depth video. Graphic displays are the primary way for users to interact with the system. As implemented, graphic displays are a custom BACnet object that is exclusive to the BT-1. To view a graphic display, select it in the device tree or click the button on the toolbar. This will list all graphic displays on the network. A graphic display can have a user-supplied background image and will usually consist of several text labels that display values. Animations and graphical controls are also common. These items are referred to as gadgets. Over 25 gadgets are available for use on graphic displays. Most of the gadgets display the value of a property, while others allow the value to be changed. And most gadgets can be clicked to display more information about the property attached to them. Graphic displays are created and edited right inside the browser with the easy-to-use editing tools. I'd like to add a button for the user to access the calendar that controls the building closed dates. Objects and properties can be dragged from the tree and dropped on the graphic display. A gadget is then selected to represent that property. Several styles are available, and you can save your own styles for later reuse. Multiple gadgets can be resized or aligned relative to each other to make lining them up quick and easy. Full undo and redo are also supported if you change your mind. Now, let's save our changes and test them out. The BACTrax BT-1 includes an easy-to-use schedule editor. The editor works with schedules that reside in other devices, or schedules can be created in the BT-1 to control properties on any device in the network. The editor is split into 3 tabs. Most of the time, users will only need to use the Weekly Schedules tab. This is the tab where the normal Monday through Sunday hours are set. To change a time, just click and drag the marker to the desired time. To add new times, drag the mouse to make a box from the start time to the end time. More than one day may be included. Enter a value for this time period, and that's it. Clicking the Info button will change the text over the markers so you can easily see all of the times and values at once. Right-clicking will display a menu with several options to make editing easier. The second tab is for the schedule exceptions. Exceptions are used for holidays, special events, or anytime you need hours that deviate from the normal weekly schedule. To add an exception, click the green Add button. Enter a single date, a date range, or a special condition, such as the first Thursday of every month. To delete an exception, right-click it and select Delete. Exception times and values are entered the same way as normal weekly times. The Properties tab is where you set the properties that are controlled by this schedule. This usually only needs to be done once, but it can be changed at any time. Now let's save our changes so they will take effect. The BACnet standard defines 2 types of trend logs. The most common is the single trend log, which allows for only one property to be logged. Many devices support these, and they are useful to track and display the value of a property over time. Trend log multiples are virtually identical to trend logs, but allow for multiple properties to be logged and viewed together. These are much less common than single trend logs, but both types are supported in the BT-1, and they can be used to log properties from any device on the network. Hovering the mouse over graph traces will display the time, property name, and value of the property at that time. Individual traces can be hidden by clicking them in the legend below the graph. To select a starting time to view, use the Time selector. Many common choices are available, as well as a custom option where a date and time can be specified. The graph defaults to displaying 36 log entries, but this can be changed by clicking the Record Count selector. The count can be set to any value between 12 and 1,440. To page through the records, use the Next and Previous buttons. The Start and End buttons can be used to go to the oldest and the newest records. To print or save an image of the currently displayed graph, use the menu in the upper right. To zoom in on a range of records, click and drag the mouse to highlight those records. Scrolling through the records can be done using the pan cursor. The original view can always be restored with the Reset button. The Data View tab can be used to view the currently graphed records as raw data. This is also where any error or status messages will be displayed. The Properties tab is where you set up what properties to log, when, how often, and several other options. Trend logs of both types that reside in the BT-1 can be customized with a trace style and color. The BT-1 and some other devices support recording a new record on demand with the trigger button. And finally, the currently displayed records can be exported to a CSV file, which can be loaded into Excel or most other spreadsheet software. The BACTrax BT-1 is the smart choice for your BACnet system. There are no device or point limits, no recurring fees, and no required training. More features are constantly being added and firmware updates are always free. Visit our website for more information.